Hey guys, we're back with more comic book reviews.
Yay!
Yeah! Kiri, I'm Sparta.
I'm Sarah.
I'm still sick, and we're still reviewing Before Watchmen's. We just did Dollar Bill. Don't buy that one. Quick review, but still go watch our review, because we get a lot more admit than that about it. But yeah, the other one that came out today was Ozymandias 5 out of 6. There's the cover of him
In all his glory.
Yeah, reverse Supermaning it. Oh, business suit. Quick review. Like the other Ozymandiases, this is
Steadily
going
downhill.
downhill. Not. Yeah, it's weird. Like if you watch our older reviews, like Ozymandias 1 and 2, we were pretty like, oh, the art's great. This is actually pretty cool.
The
I
art
like
is
it.
still great.
The art's still great. Not.
And we started off with saying that we weren't a fan of Ozzy, and this was not changing our opinion, but now I'm hating him even more.
Yeah, it's worsening our opinion of Ozymandias.
Which is maybe the point, but...
Yeah, that's what he's trying to do. I mean, good job.
Yeah, I guess.
Why did this one have to be 6? Bullshit. Anyway, so that's a quick review.
He makes the fastest.
That's really all that happens in this one.
That's
Is
all I care about.
well, I mean, we're gonna go into our full thing, but really the only thing that matters is he makes me fastest.
So cute.
So starts off, Ozymandias is doing his autobiography.
And the first sentence out of his mouth in this one is, being the smartest man alive, so I want to smack him in his face. It makes me so angry.
It does. He's really
Oh, he's so full of himself.
do not like this character at all.
No, I really don't.
And he's basically trying to figure out a way to stop the nuclear threat. He's trying to end the world war. Because, you know, he's the smartest fucking guy alive.
Who else is gonna do it? He reads a bunch of books.
Nothing's helping him. He's got no ideas. And then he says, I'm not too sure if it was a TV program or something in the piles of books that I read.
He started watching an episode of Outer Limits.
When was that?
Or...
Yeah, Outer Limits.
Yes. I think it was Outer Limits. Yeah, it was Outer Limits. He was watching a bunch of episodes of Outer Limits, and that's when it hit him during an episode
Aliens.
with aliens, and he's like, oh, hey.
Use aliens as the great threat deterrent.
Yes. I need an alien.
So he's like, shit, let's get on that. Gets the secretary, he's like, I need to have a, what is it, like a genetic building built, something like that?
Yeah, he's a lab. Just to create an alien.
Yeah, basically just immediately says, yeah, I need like a genetics lab made.
Yesterday.
So he gets the genetics lab made, and his whole goal here is to make an alien.
A really super ugly alien.
Super thing.
The more hideous, the better.
He makes me fastest.
He's so cute.
It
Oh
is.
my
It is.
god.
Show them the cute kitty.
He's so... I don't like cats, but that cat, he's so cute.
It is cute. And only good part of this comic, it pisses on his shirt.
Yep.
He's like, I'm gonna need another silk shirt.
Do they ever say if Bastos is a girl or a boy?
Nope.
Not in here, but in like the original?
No, I don't think so. I think he calls him friend at one point. Him friend. I'm just assuming it's a boy cat.
I'm assuming it's a girl cat.
I don't know how girl cats pee. Does that look? I don't know. It's a fucking weird genetic cat
That's a
thing.
cute lynx
For all I know,
thing.
it doesn't even have a sex. It's just a.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe it's like a Ken doll down there or a Barbie doll. I guess they're both.
They're both the same. Either way is cute.
Either way, yeah, it's a cute cat. So he's like, well, that was a fuck up.
Plan B.
Plan B. Ends up beating a bunch of guys down, and turns out Dr. Manhattan's been watching the whole time. And you know, Dr. Manhattan does his whole thing like, oh, you were always going to win. In every prediction I saw, you were going to win, so I didn't really need to assist you.
Yep.
So they get to talking, and that's when Adrian decides to pick up that island where they're going to start designing.
I love that. Pick up that island.
He's just gonna, because he's fucking Adrian. And I'm gonna buy an island. I'm sorry, guys. I just really don't like this character at all. I'm a fucking asshole. Sorry. I'm not sorry. She's not sorry either.
I don't really like him. I would not be his friend.
Unless he gave me money.
I still wouldn't be his friend.
Really? You have dignity and self-respect. I don't.
I have morals? Moving
like
on.
a morals charge. Anyway. So yeah, gets his island, gives his secretary a list of buildings that he needs built, obviously, for all the artists and all the
stuff that he needs.
Painters and everything to make the big vagina eye squid alien at the end of Watchmen. It's got a vagina eye. Anyway. He's sitting there watching TV and then...
He's back in his
Arctic lab.
Antarctic lab.
He calls it his...
Karnak.
Yeah, his hideaway. And he's noticing Nixon doing his whole, we're gonna go stop those guys in Vietnam.
This is when he announces that Dr. Manhattan's going to Nam.
And of course, Dr. Manhattan shows up. You can't really fight a god with bullets, and he
kills people.
Kills everything. They win, and even Ozymandias goes to later. He's like, and just when I thought it couldn't get any worse,
it does.
It does. Nixon gets elected for a third term.
He makes a constitutional amendment that he can be elected for a third term.
Yeah.
So
now he's president for the third term, and that's when Ozzy's like, fuck it, I'm going to tell everybody who I am now. Does it, has a big press conference.
Yep. He
I'm actually Adrian.
Superman's in the meeting.
Just like the cover.
Oh, what?
What? And even one of the reporters goes like, is this about money or something?
He's like, yeah.
And he's like, is there anything else for it to be worth it? No, it's always about money.
He's like, well, now that I don't have to worry about being Ozymandias, I can focus on my company, and that will grow because I'm only focusing on that.
Yeah.
And he says, I don't need to worry about it anymore because there's people like Rorschach, Dr. Manhattan, and
they're doing their thing.
Doing it for him.
And then the only good part of the comic, we get clips of the other Watchmen, the good ones. I like, it's a neat style to see. Like, Silk Spectre looks kind of cool.
I like the way this person draws her.
Like, there's Rorschach, and then you got Dr. Manhattan, and then Silk Spectre. You don't see the comedian, but we already saw him earlier.
You see a pin.
You see a pin with the blood. Foreshadowing. What? Anyway, so the city eventually decides to not give the cops a raise because the superheroes are doing everything. They're doing all the crime fighting. And that, of course, leads to the big riots where people are saying, oh, you know, we want cops, not you guys. You guys are vigilantes. Adrian catches some young kid spray painting who watches the Watchmen because he can never have it fully seen.
Yeah.
Spraying that on a wall. Gives him the whole, you know, you shouldn't do that. Pops a spray paint can right in his hand, gets all over in his eyes. He's like, oh my god, I'm blind. And he's like, yep, don't do that. It's basically what happened.
Adrian's so mean. Fucking poor little kid.
Yeah, stops some people from stealing shit, gets them to put all the rioting, like they were rioting, taking all the stuff out of the store, gets them to put it back. And, yeah.
There is one shot of a secretary where she looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
This one, Marla, I think is her name. Marla, something like that. She's a beautiful lady right there.
She says her name is Marla.
Marla. That was close. Marla.
I was just quoting Fight Club. Anyway, so he does eventually get together with Dr. Manhattan. And that's when he gets Dr. Manhattan to start working on, I think that's the machine that teleports shit?
I think so.
Yeah. The thing that'll teleport the giant squid thingy in the middle of New York City and do a lot of damage.
And while Dr. Manhattan's like teleporting away, Adrian has cameras on him watching him do that, so he's starting to study Dr. Manhattan. Yeah. That's why in the comics he's like, you know, to the untrained eye, it wouldn't look like anything's happening, but I know him like a book. Yeah.
Cuts to him just going around the city, buys a newspaper, and that's it. This has been a really shitty day for before Watchmen comics. I'm not happy. Really not. In case you couldn't tell.
I don't like Ozzy at all.
I don't like Ozzy at all. I mean, if I had to choose between the two, pick that one up above dollar bills.
Absolutely.
Yeah. If you're not picking them up now...
This won't change everything.
This won't change anything. In fact, this will probably make you still not want to buy them even more.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm Kiriama Sparta.
I'm Sarah.
And that was our review of Ozymandias. If you had a good time, hit that thumbs up, that subscribe, all that fun stuff. Do all of it. And we're going to get into our One Death of the Family today.
Yay!
Teen Titans number 16.
Yes.
We will see you guys there.